Hey everyone, what is up? It's Berlin. Welcome back to my channel. Happy Monday. Hope you're all having a great day so far. I know I am. I've been out twice today already, walking in the sunshine. It is a gorgeous sunny day here. Really, really lovely, sunny, springy day. Beautiful. Anyway, we're going to get into some tea about Jeffree Star and his friend Daniel because all people have started coming out speculating that the car accident that they were involved in, where the Rolls Royce flipped over 3 times, is fake. A lot of people online are starting to say, oh, we think it's fake because Jeffree came out, dropped this big 420 launch for his new company, and honestly, the fuckery, I'm like, I don't know. I mean, to me, to fake a car accident like that, a traumatic event like that, just for a product launch, I think that is a lot to do. So I personally don't believe that they would fake it for a launch, but you guys can come to your own conclusions.
Hey y'all, I am in bed and Boom is here getting me in glam just so I can feel a little bit more like myself. But you know, the show must continue over here. And here in Wyoming, we have a very big launch at our distribution center on 420. I'm gonna post it right now for all my 420 lovers, and you know we always celebrate every single year. So I may be bedridden, my party may be canceled, but bitch, the show will always go on. Okay guys, Boom came all the way to LA to help take care of me and make me feel pretty. Thank you for the beat.
You're welcome, Frank.
Miss Girl. So obviously none of this week was planned, and we are readjusting everything. So yes, maybe cancel, baby, but the 420 launch. 420
So cool.
is still gonna happen without my bitch ass. So we are moving on. And even though I'm stuck at home, we are so excited about this launch. So get high and come on a journey with us. To celebrate 420, now we've been working on this for so long, and they are all finally coming, and the new glass jars are here. They will be coming in 2 sizes. Here are the big daddies, of course, one in our iconic green, and then of course pink. Now of course these are fully airtight. They're amazing and they hold a lot. So even if you don't smoke, these are good for spices, for in the kitchen, and they are amazing and so durable. Now, I know I haven't done a huge, big announcement about this, but anything 420 or Hi, How Are Ya related is now available only and exclusively on jeffreestar.com, not on the brand page anymore. So they are fully separated. Star Lounge is its own entity, and it is shipping exclusively here in the beautiful state of Wyoming.
After their recent video Jeffree and Daniel put out, people are starting to speculate that this is a setup. Code Deb said Jeffree Star is a millionaire, and yet his BFF Daniel Lucas must crowdsource to fund essential medical supplies and car repairs, but Jeffree buys Daniel Botox and designer robes. They also mentioned that Jeffree did refer to Daniel as his best friend, yet doesn't follow Daniel on Twitter apparently. I mean, I think this might all be kind of something and nothing, because you don't always follow every single friend of yours on Twitter because you might not always want to see what they post, etc, etc. So the gist of it is, people are trying to make it some kind of conspiracy theory, how this accident happened, and now Jeffree's come out with a product launch. People are starting to dig up the fact that Daniel and Jeffree have had drama together in the past. But, you know, old friends can get over stuff and come back together. So to me, that's really not an issue. But some people on Twitter are picking that up and kind of running with it. Also, Daniel has spoken about this on his Twitter account as well. So I'm going to include some of the tweets from Daniel. Daniel said, why do people care who follows who on social media? You guys are such losers. I actually specifically told Jeffree not to follow me because I retweet and post a lot of reality show shit, and I know he doesn't want to see that. Get the F out of here with your bullshit stories. Lame. He also said, why do people that you hung out with once, maybe twice, a decade ago think you're still friends? Bitch, you were an acquaintance. Now you're nobody to me. Okay, now, I don't know about you guys, but I take that last tweet where Daniel's talking about people from a decade ago is kind of talking about MySpace people, I would think. I would think it's talking about people crawling out of the woodwork, as they have done. People like Gage Arthur, who've come out since the MySpace times, trying to extort Jeffree for money, in my opinion. You know, I genuinely do think that's what happened with that whole situation. It looks like Gage Arthur, Chris Avery Bennett and those people came out of the woodwork, made accusations about Jeffree to try and extort him for money, because as you'll know if you watched Jeffree's video yesterday, he did go into talking about how people had made up lies about him and half the world believed it, and that was definitely in reference to the whole Cat 10 Barge Insider article with the assault allegations and everything else in it. So guys, I don't know what you guys think about that whole situation. I'm not going to tell you guys what to think. You know, at the end of the day, I'm just sitting here painting my face, doing my thing. But, you know, people will believe whatever they want to believe at the end of the day. You know, I personally do think this situation looks like these people, old acquaintances of Jeffree and Daniel, have come out of the woodwork and tried to extort them for money. Genuinely, I think that's what's happened. So for me, that's how I see this situation. You know, of course, everyone's going to have their take, their opinions on it. But for me, this is a completely different case to the James Charles thing. With the James Charles thing, we've got plenty of evidence that he was talking to young minors. We've got plenty of evidence that James Charles himself sent nude pictures to minors and also tried to get nude pictures back from those minors. So I'm like, okay, you know, the James Charles thing, I can absolutely believe. It looks as though somebody tried to get revenge on Jeffree by trying to bring Jeffree down, putting out this insider article, all of that stuff. It looks like someone wanted to get revenge on Jeffree, but James was trying to cover his tracks with the whole bi-sister thing and pretend that he's not a P-word. But, you know, as you guys know, James Charles had to take to his YouTube channel and actually admit to speaking to 2 minors. So whether you've spoken to 2 minors and solicited nudes from them, whatever, or 17 minors and solicited nudes from them, I don't care. At the end of the day, James Charles broke the law in some parts of America, you know. So for me, that is enough. 2 minors is too much, you know. On the topic of James Charles as well, while we're on the topic, it looks like his palette has also been dropped by Sephora. I wasn't sure if his palette was ever stocked in Sephora, but I actually went to check. And yes, the James Charles Morphe palette was stocked in Sephora, but now it isn't anymore. So it looks like Sephora have now also dropped James Charles. I mean, this is very interesting. It seems to be, you know, that he's lost quite a lot now after this scandal. You know, he's lost Morphe, YouTube have demonetized him at the moment. Now Sephora have also stopped carrying his palette. It's like, whoa girl, it's a lot. It is a lot. But at the end of the day, you know, other people have been coming out speaking about this James Charles situation. James Charles, in his statement on Twitter recently, tried to kind of threaten people into not talking about the situation. But, you know, I think we might be at the end of it now, but you can't very well just stop people from talking about it altogether, because people are going to be passionate about this topic. You know, given that it's about minors, people are going to have their feelings about it, and people are going to come on the internet and people are going to say those feelings. So I'm playing with the Blood Money palette here on the eyes, that one, and I just used a little bit of the P. Louise base in green, hint of mint just underneath where I put the darkest colour in the crease there. And then the others is just shades from the Blood Money palette, just blended in above that. Then I used a little bit of the Sensorium Beauty Brow Engineer to cut the crease, just there. Now I'm going to choose a shade for on top of the lid here. And I think I might dip into the Made by Mitchell palette, because this has got some really nice, like this one and this one, the really shiny greens. So I think I might put one of those on the lid or in the center of the lid. Let's go. Grab a little brush. Oh yeah, I think what we'll do, gonna grab a bit of Limeade. Oh no, it's not Limeade, this one is Bittersweet from the Made by Mitchell Feet on the Ground palette, and I'm just gonna start putting some of that down there, because that's a really nice like lime colour, very pale lime. And then I'll go in and clean up under the eye afterwards. So I'm going to start with that there. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the shade Mama's Garden, which is really nice, like foily green, and start tapping that in the centre. Just with my finger there, like that. I love a bit of sparkle in the centre of my lid. There we go. And I find that shimmers just blend really nicely as well. So there we go. Let's take some of that. And then I'm going to go back in with the bittersweet shade. And just pack some in here. Okay, so I think that is the base of One Eye done. I'm going to go continue working on the look. So I'm going to say take care, stay well, stay safe. Thank you for watching. Please let me know what you thought about all the drama. And I will see you soon on the next one. Take care, guys. Love ya. Bye.